Hello friends, welcome to my new Java programming tutorial. Today we will discuss how to solve quadratic equation in Java. So let's move ahead and see what are quadratic equation and how to solve them using a Java program. So friends, let's discuss what are quadratic equation. Quadratic equation in mathematics is given by a equation say ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a, b and c are the constants. And say if you want to solve the equation, then there will be say two values of x which will be our roots. So the roots will be given by the formula say minus b plus square root of b square minus 4a into c divided by 2a, and the second root will be given by minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So here b square minus 4ac, which is say in the bracket here, is known as discriminant. So what the discriminant does, say if we calculate b square minus 4ac taking in the values of b's a and c, if we calculate b square minus 4ac, then if it comes out to be 0, say suppose b square minus 4ac equals 0, then the roots are equal, means we have only one root. Say the two roots of the equation will be the same and they are equal. If d comes out to be greater than 0, then there are two unequal roots. Say it will be given by formula r, which we are looking at here, r1 and r2. And if d is less than 0, say b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then the roots are imaginary. So friends, let's move ahead to the Eclipse and see how to code how to solve the quadratic equation in Java. So friends, let's move ahead and solve the quadratic equation through a Java program. So here what I have done, I just created a class by say quadratic equation, and in that I am using the main method, because whenever we run the program this main method will be executed. So we'll code the solution, say finding of the roots of the quadratic equation, in this method only. So here, in order to take the user input say for the constants a, b and c, we will first create a scanner object. So in order to use scanner, we'll first import the scanner class, and we are passing system.in, which is our input stream, to the scanner object. So what here system.in will do, it will help the scanner to read the user input from the console. After creating the scanner, we'll prompt the user to enter say the value of a, b and c. So we'll code something like, and as soon as say this will get display on the user console, say enter the value of a. Suppose user enters a value and hit enters, so we will capture that value and assign it to a variable. Say we'll create a variable here say of double, and for a we will say create this variable a. So what here next double method does, that whenever user enters any say double value and hit enter, the value, it captures that value and assign it to the variable a. So after execution of this statement, the variable a will hold the whatever the users enter for the constant a. So similarly we'll ask the user to enter value for b and c as well. So we'll just say copy paste this thing. So here now after execution of this, we will have the constant values say a, b and c. So next what we'll do, we'll move ahead and create few other variables. Say we have created two variables which will hold the roots of our equation, say root 1 and root 2. Now we'll create say another variable by the name discriminant. Here the value of discriminant would be say, as we saw in previous slide, it was like b square minus 4ac. So we'll take the value of b square minus 4ac and we'll store in the discriminant as so here we will get the value of discriminant, and now we will say use our discriminant formula that whether that roots are imaginary, equal or unequal, and based on the value of discriminant we will calculate the roots of our equation. So first we'll put a check that whether discriminant is less than 0 or not. If discriminant is less than 0, we'll simply output something like that roots are imaginary. We'll move further. We'll put another check that whether if discriminant is equal to 0, and if discriminant is equal to 0, then we'll just output something like roots are equal, and we'll calculate the roots. Now say if the roots are equal, then the formula for calculating the roots of the quadratic equations is like so if you want to calculate the roots of equation where discriminant is equal to 0, then both the roots are equal and the value calculated will be say minus b divided by 2a. So we'll use this formula to calculate both the roots. Here both the roots will be coming out to be equal, so root 1 will be minus b divided by 2a, and similarly root second will be minus b divided by 2a. So we'll move ahead and we'll put another check that if discriminant is greater than 0, then we'll sys out roots are unequal, and then we'll calculate the roots by the formula which we saw in the previous slide. Say root 1 would be here, friends. In order to calculate the square root of a number, we'll use the math class. Math class is method sqrt, which calculate the square root of a number which we provide into the as a argument. So we'll use the math class square root method, and we have to calculate the square root of b square minus 4ac, which is like our discriminant. So divided by 2 into a. So this was the formula for creating the one root. Now we'll just copy paste it. For root 2 it will become minus b minus math that square root of discriminant divided by 2a. So after calculation of the root 1 and root 2, so final in the bottom we'll just print something like so roots of the quadratic equations are, we'll just sys out say their values. Here friends, in order to use the root 1 and root 2, we'll have to initialize it here. So let's say we are initializing it with the 0, and if the roots of the quadratic equations are imaginary, then it will print 0 and 0, and if they are equal, then it will solve the equation minus b by 2a, and it will system out it here, and if they are greater than 0, then it will solve the roots of the equation by this formula. And okay, we are done with it, and let's run the program. So it's asked to enter the value of a. Now suppose say I enter a value 4, for b I enter 2, and for c I enter 4. So it says the roots are imaginary because b square minus 4ac has comes out to be less than 0. So here it has printed the initialized value says 0, 0 because the roots are imaginary. Now let's say if we run the program again and give some different values, say I give 2, 4 and 2, if it enter, then here it prints that roots are equal, and the roots are like minus, so here roots comes out to be equal, say both the roots are -1 -1. So now say if I run the program again, say I give value as of a as 2, b as 6 and c as 2, then here it prints the print statement as roots are unequal and the roots of the quadratic equation are -0.38 and -2.6. So friends, in this tutorial we saw how to find the roots of the quadratic equation through a Java program.